Hi, it's Maria from Sweden here, aka Planner Mother of Three. Welcome to my channel. And I am so happy because I think I've solved the mystery, the problems that I've had the last 6 months about making videos and editing them in my video software app. I think I found what was wrong, and so this is a tryout recording, and if it works then I will of course post it on YouTube. So I will try to make it a little bit short so it won't be as heavy to upload, but we'll see. These are my 3 different beautiful Hobonichi covers containing 3 different cousins, and I am using right now these 2, and this one is my extra planner. I'll talk about it in a bit. For you who have followed me for a while, you know that I've been looking a little bit everywhere and trying different systems to see how I can work with my professional planner, and I came up with this idea of using the avec, the half year, the 6 months, and in that way I will be starting my year in the 1st of July, and that's also what I do with my company. We have our financial year starting 1st of July, so that would make sense. But now, as I've used this one for nearly the whole first 6 months, I really want to use and have the other 6 months together with the one that I'm working with. So that made me go over to the April start, and there is no logic in that because that's in the last quarter or the last trimester of my professional year. But it will help me to continue planning for the 2021, and then I have to make a new decision how I'm gonna do for 2022. This is my professional planner. I will show that one for you in a bit, and this one is my memory keeping planner. And with these 2 I combine also the weeks where I put some quick notes of the day and so forth, and do not forget this and that, and some quick to-dos. But my really heavy planning is in this Hobonichi cousin, and then in this one is my private personal one where I do my memory keeping, and you can see that in a previous video. I do the memory keeping in the weekly pages, and then I do my journaling on the daily pages. So this one is not planning ahead planner, it's more like memory planning and past and today journal and these things, and also my goal setting and some trackers. But in this one it's mainly future planning, and that's what I'm doing of course in my work, and I thought that I was going to show you some of it. I haven't put what I did in this one that I really liked was that I put this in a plastic cover, and then I put a scrapbooking paper that is kind of a vellum in between. And in this one I glued some scrapbooking papers to get a nice combination of 2 different ones. So I lend to do the same thing here, to put a nice cover that matches my pink leather cover and my orange leather cover, because I think these 2 will be my professional covers. Both of them are very much my colors, and the fantastic thing is that I have just launched a new logo type of my company, as well as a new website, and that's all in orange. So I think this, when I finally can get out and meet my customers, clients and companies and collaborators, they will, you know, have a smile on their face because they see that my logo is the same as my leather cover. So that's neat. But right now it's summer and we're here sitting at home, and I adore my new pink cover, the leather one. And this one was launched when the Hobonichi had their sale now in April, or was it May? I don't know, a month ago, let's say a month ago. Anyway, so this one, even though this one is a professional planner, it's also where I do my family planning as well. And I do the planning ahead, mostly on the monthly pages. I'll take you through and I'll show you how I've done this. The Hobonichi cousin comes with this overview of the 2021 this year, and what I've done is that I put all the different week numbers. I don't use them, but I have people who are talking in their week numbers, and I always have to find out, you know, when is when. And yeah, and then we have previous year here and next year here, and here I also put all of the week numbers so I can reference them when I need to. Here is an overview of the what kind of work I've done, and as you can see, all of the ones that is with the black writing, I haven't put everything here yet. That's client related things, so I've been quite busy. The beige are the weekends, and the pink are the vacations that I've taken. So I will start filling this one in for next year, but I think I will use the crayon. Do you say crayon? No, you don't. The pencil, sorry. And I do that in this Multi 05 from Mitsubishi, but it's called something else. I don't remember the name. Yeah, let's say Jetstream. The name is Jetstream, and it's a very nice pen where you can flip from black and red, and with that's black and red are pens, and then you have a pencil part. I have this one in black also, and there you have blue, black and red, I think, in the pen. Anyway, I will use the pencil because it is not 100% that we can go back as we are planning. They've just said that we have to be aware, and you might be forced to work at home for the whole autumn. And as I am working with the governmental offices, they always do as the guidelines are. So right now I'm not that 100% hopeful as I was 2 or 3 days ago before the message that we got from the government, but we'll see. So I'll write them in pencil, and if we can't meet here in September, October, November, December, I have so many things. Then some of them, of course, will be digital, but very much of these will probably be put into the spring of 2022. It's kind of hard, you know, when you have your own company. We've been doing well, but I don't know if I can take another year of this kind of work, but we'll see. It all depends how our customers do. Anyway, so here is some of the future planning. Here I just marked with the colors. All of the ones in beige are client related projects, and the pink are my own planning thing. And then here I have the May, and what I've done that I really like is that, okay, so let's see if I can explain this very simple, because it's a good one. Hear me out. All the future planning, I'm doing these in my monthlies, and in that way I get an overview, and I can, you know, really see, you know, what's coming up, and you know how I'm gonna have to plan and so forth. Sorry, that was my mobile. And I color code these, so I will talk to you about them. I write with right now I'm using this Unipin fine line. I love this one, and this one is a 0.8, so you get quite thick writing, but I like that. Very black, I love that. And then I color coded, so, and I've used these pens, you know, the clean color dot from the Zig, and I have different colors. So the orange, that's for marketing work. So whenever you see some orange dots, that's when I've been working with the, or I'm planning working with them with the marketing, because I do that, you know, once in a while, nearly every day. But you know, when I do the planning of doing it, I mark with this one. And then this beige tone, do they have the fawn? This, okay, so this name is Summer Sun. Lovely, Summer Sun. So that's the orange. And as my company is orange, I will of course use the orange for the marketing. And then I have the fawn, Fawn, and that's all the client related things that I can, you know, get paid for. And then the gray, and that's the name of platinum. I use this one for all the other work that I do for my company. And then we go over to the this one, and this one is the family color, and it's called pink. So everything that is related with my husband, with my kids, or you know, friends or whatever, that's the color. And then this one is called the Island Coral, and that's me. Things that is only for me, so that will be one. And that's kind of a lesson to look and see that, well, I don't have that much me time or do my own things. So that's going to be a point that I want to, you know, work with. And then there is my, well, the blue is planning, and of course that's my me time, but that's also the planning. And it's called Blue Bonnet, and that's the planning. And as you can see, I mostly plan during the weekends. So like for instance here today, or no, yesterday, sorry, last week. So here I'm gonna do dots. I'll show you here. I'm gonna put it there. So, and I'm gonna write about that. Yeah, and then the green is the health, and that's when I take massages or when I do the power walk and so forth. So yeah, and I'm gonna put these colors also in a card. I tend to use these Project Life cards. I have millions of them, and I thought that I was going to put them in one of these. We'll see which ones. The one with some, these are from, well, I'm not sure, but they might be from L.I. Edwards. I used to have this monthly package that came from her for a year. So I'll probably use one of these, so I can easily reference when I need to. Here is my big idea. As I am, well, I'll wait for this. I come back to that. So here is everything, you know, future planning, what's happening, things that I know for sure is gonna happen. Here is we're planning for a long vacation here in October, and so forth. Okay. Then on the weekly spreads, I reference, I go back and see, okay, what's happening, what have I been writing here, so what can I transfer to the weekly page, and so I do that. And for instance, this week, this was 2 weeks ago, yeah. So here I put all the meetings and everything that I have to do, and I also make sure that I have a place to write my to-do lists. I do that here, and here I put them, you know, when they come up in my mind, then I put them here. and follow up and meeting points and everything. So here is, you know, everything that happens with me and with my company. But then when I need to do some note taking, I think I'll show you this one, because I can't really show you my other pages. They are very informative for me, but not they're not, I can't show them for anyone else. But let's say, for instance, here, so the 17th of May, I just had an ordinary page where I put all the meetings. It was kind of intense, so I really had to make sure that I had all the meetings uplined for me. And then I had all those meetings. I didn't check them off here. And then I made a small to-do list. I probably did that in the weekend or the week before. And then I had a project that I was going to do a couple of days, you know, after this day. So I had some questions for the manager, and so I had a meeting with her, and I put some questions and checked them off. And for instance, here we've had a meeting with some people, and there are some notes from that and so forth. And here is not that neat, but it's very convenient. Here is when I'm doing some, you know, thinking about the new website and so forth. So this is probably not a page that I will refer to, but this, the 18th, was. So what I've done is that I have taken the same month as the daily is, like for instance the 17th and the 18th of May. Then I have my index here, so I can easily find whenever for instance, Malena is a big client of mine. When I really need to find where did I put my notes about the last, you know, call or talk that we had, well, then I find it here. So here I can see that we've been talking, and then here is another related to her. And then I had some private economical pension discussions with the company. So those notes, I can find them here easily, because I will know that I can go to the 28th and the 29th. So I take the day of the month, and I put them from 1 to 30 or 1 to 31, and then I do the index, and I think it works really well as here. And then I color code them, so I can also see what's private and what's professional, or personal and professional. And the first three colors here, the orange, the fawn, and the gray, they are working related, and the other colors are my personal life, and I can see that also here. So that's I think that was kind of a smart way of using this monthly vertical part. So my plan is to hold on to this one till the end of this year, and then I will probably know for sure what I'm gonna do for the next year. And that's, you know, regard to what kind of life we are living. Am I traveling again, or am I still being at home? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I thought that I said that I was going to go back to this one. This one is the previous planners that I used, and this one I will probably keep, of course, because here are the notes that I have from all my different projects that I'm working with. So they are here, and then here I have to I have to transfer some of the information into my new planner. And as I've been talking to you before, I will probably use one of these small notebooks from either Hobonichi or a brand called Campus, so that I don't need to transfer it all the time, because there are information here that I will be keeping for at least 4 years. So yeah, I love, as you know, and thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care, and if you like what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please hit the button. Have a nice weekend, guys. Bye-bye.